Hey YouTube, welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to be doing another product review. I don't do these very often, but this is something that deals with me a lot, so I'm going to be showing you guys this. What you're looking at right now is my DVD shelf. I have quite a few games and DVDs. You guys probably might have more, you might not have more, but the problem with these shelves and stuff is when you start buying DVD sets. As you can see right here, I have Trigun. It's a really awesome show. And in here is... oh, this is from Halo. Anyway, each of these discs is 4 discs, I believe. Yeah. 4 discs. And it contains, I believe, 26 episodes across those 4 discs. So, and it's pretty nice because it fits in this nice slim container. It's about the same size as one of these DVDs almost. As you can see, it's pretty close size. However, that's not the case for all DVDs. This is, Funimation did this, and I really like their release of that. But when you get into shows like Ghost in the Shell, they have a little bit bulkier cases. I mean, this is the second season of it. It's still pretty nice. They have all 7 discs in one container. But when you compare it to an original box, it's about twice the size. So that's still not bad, though. When it gets really bad is when the distributors of the show feel the need to put it on a whole bunch of separate discs, like this. This is also 26 episodes, and it spans across 7 discs. I have all 7 here. So this takes up quite a bit of space on my shelf. I mean, considering it's the same amount of episodes as this, which is 2 boxes, or this, which is just 1 box. So that causes some issues when it's on my shelf like this, and it takes up a lot of space, so I can only hold so many things on each row, and I like having my rows somewhat organized. So what's really cool is this new product I found on Amazon, because I was looking at this box right here and saying, I really wish I could buy a box like this that holds multiple DVDs. 2 of them are in my computer right now. I'm actually watching one of them before I started recording this. So, but these boxes are pretty nice. I mean, they have the DVD space pretty well, and you can hold multiple in a box. And so what? It takes up 2 DVD slots. It's not a bad deal. So then I found this. Let me show you. You might say, hey, wait, isn't this the same DVD as before? I mean, after all, it's the same width, right? So these 2 DVD boxes look the same. Well, actually, no. This is a special DVD box I bought, and I just put Disc 4's label in there. If you look inside, I actually have the 6 discs in here. They space them out kind of like that, except they're the size of a single DVD case. So as you look through here, you can see I have actually discs 2 through 7 in here. And it's the exact same size as this, which only holds 1 disc. So you can get these on Amazon for about $10. And for $10 you might say that's a lot for 1 DVD case, but actually no, it comes with 5. So I have this filled up, and I have 2 of these. Both of these are full of Mega Man stuff. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, the durability of them is about the same as one of the standard DVD cases. I'll see if I can try that. Yeah. The thickness and plastic material is pretty much the same as these DVD cases. As you can see, these warp a little bit. And the same thing with these. They're a little bit thicker, but they're not like ultra heavy duty or anything like this. So they're not super strong quality, but they get the job done. I mean, if you're just mainly having your DVDs sit on a shelf for most of the time, these would be great. If you're laying them all over the house and you move your DVDs around a lot, you might want to think about getting something better, but honestly, I really like these. So they're really nice. They save a lot of space. And now I don't have to hold all these DVDs on my shelf. All I have to do is hold number 1 and number 4. So it takes up significantly less space. I was able to do the same thing with .hack sign. Look, from 6 discs, which take up quite a bit of space, down to just 1. And if you open it, still has a label, so I can still see what it is. Open it up, you got all 6 discs in there. I suggest putting the first one on top because that's usually what you're going to be reaching for first. And you see they have the first one laid over, and they do overlap a little bit, so again, if they're moved around a lot, I'm not sure if they're going to scratch. I'll test that out. And as you can see, there's 1 on each side of this little inner panel thing. If your set only has 4, you could easily just remove this. It's removable, as you can see here. So that's a really nice other feature they have. So you could essentially put this in another DVD box. If you have another DVD box with these little inserts in it, you could put this in there. Any of them you have left over, and you could instantly turn one of your other DVD boxes into a 3 DVD holder. So then your shelf instantly has less space taken up. The way they actually look is, the outside you can see that they have 2 little push things on each side, and there's one in the middle. If you want to eject the disc, it might be a little bit hard sometimes if you are like holding it weird or something like that, but what I do to eject it, I just put my hand under where the little button is, and I just push it in, and it pops right out, usually without much fuss. So the one thing that people might complain about is if, since they're overlapping really close, they're actually touching, it looks like, but if you listen, it's barely sliding at all. So I'm going to see if it will scratch any. I'm going to do some extreme testing for you guys, so you can actually see what will happen if this thing was being used a whole lot, or dropped or whatever. Alright, let's take a look at the discs. Alright, you got a little bit of scratching on the outside. I don't know if you can really see it, but basically after all that, it's just a tiny bit of scratching. So if you just, it's set up the same way as the other DVD disc. So if you're not like moving around or dropping it, you won't have any major problems. But yeah, these scratches aren't a huge issue. As you can see, it's just tiny stuff, and that was from extreme damage. The inside, as you can see right here, there's just buttons on each side, and there's basically 2 on the front, 1 on each side of here, and 2 in the back. So the label thing, as I showed you right here, is a little bit bigger than a standard DVD box label, since it's a little bit thicker, so your covers may not go all the way to the edge, but that's okay for me. If you want, you can just print it again and re-enlarge it, but it's not a huge issue for me. So yeah, overall, I really like this case. It does the job. I mean, it's not super strong plastic or anything, but if you're just leaving these on your shelf most of the time, just take them out once a year or something just to watch the videos, it'll be fine. So this DVD case does an adequate job of protecting your DVDs. And if you have a whole bunch of DVDs gunking up your shelf, I really suggest you give these things a look. I'll have a link down in the description for where you can buy these, and I'll give you the name of the seller I bought them from on Amazon. And I hope you enjoy them. See you in the next video. Goodbye.